Good morning, everybody. This is Eva Collette back with round 2, episode 6 of the Strangetown Let's Play. Today we will be playing the Traveler family. I have not updated their blurb yet because we only played them for one day at the end of the last round, and so they're basically still from factory. But in this blurb, if I didn't read it before, it says, after a few years of astounding success in his law career, Trent realized that the life of a working man wasn't for him. He decided to take his modest fortune and travel with his family to explore the world. I have never played them the way that blurb suggests, mostly because their fortune is very, very modest. Like, it would last 2 weeks in gameplay, and then both of the parents would have to get new jobs. Plus, Tina, the daughter, should be in school. Like, there is no homeschooling option in The Sims. So their daughter really does need to be enrolled in academics somewhere. So they're living in this house that we put them in at the end of the last round. Super lovely family. And I'm going to be honest with you about one more thing. I am re-recording this voiceover. I thought I had it recorded previously, and I failed. It did not upload properly. So here we are, Tuesday morning. Everybody's waking up, taking showers, getting some needs taken care of. Working on finding people the jobs that they didn't get last time. I had forgotten there are 2 bathrooms upstairs. Oops. And she is wanting a music and dance career, so we're looking for that. Military, no. Business, also no. Athletic, no. Okay, so she's not getting a career today, of course, and then the computer promptly broke. And he wants an adventure career. I don't remember seeing that one in there, but we'll have to have him look. Tina's off to school, and we're going to have him repair the computer. Spoiler, it goes badly. Yep, he gets electrocuted and starts the house on fire. This is a risk that you do if you're, having your... And then I spent way too long trying to figure out how to get somebody to call the fire department before I gave up and had them extinguish this fire themselves after it had spread. I'm lucky I didn't burn the house down. And, like the fire alarm, which is over their stove, would have started, but it's in a different room. And so, I don't really put fire alarms over the computers. This is not a common enough occurrence to really warrant that. And you guys are getting... It's a Wednesday that I'm doing this, and so you're getting the regular tornado siren testing. Guess what? I live in a part of the country that gets tornadoes. Joy. Alright, got everybody cleaned up. I did actually hire a repair guy after that incident because it was a... didn't really want to try that again and possibly have an even worse outcome. Trying not to murder my Sims. It's a whole thing. And I had to take care of needs again, of course, because freaking tornado sirens. We don't even notice them until, we're recording a video. And then we notice them because we know you can hear them. Maybe you can hear them. Hopefully you can't hear them. But my guess is you can. I'm pretty close to one. This is how you know it's Wednesday, 11 a.m. That's when we test. If a tornado ever happened on Wednesday at 11 a.m., by the way, nobody would seek shelter. We would just all tune it out completely. Chances of that, fortunately, are pretty slim. And I did, of course, have to fix their savings because of that snafu I had where I accidentally loaded the game without my mods installed. Oh, and there's Tina bringing home a friend from work, or from school, from work. I mean, same thing really when you're a child. So she has her friend whose name I do not know because I did not keep a screenshot that showed me it. We'll figure it out later. Having a good time, playing cops and robbers. Running around outside. And oh, I probably had it there. Oh well. Now she's doing her homework, sending parents to bed. Gonna have him learn fire safety. A little late, but better late than never. Next morning, sent her to use the toilet in her parents' bedroom. Good job. Right, looking for that job again. Education, no. Adventure, well, he gets a job today. Great. Oceanography, no. Dance, yes. So they both get jobs. Great. Fantastic. And he, well, gonna have her order a nanny because otherwise we get child services coming and taking our children. Get his job. And playing with the dollhouse is one of the things that going to school will not cancel, so you have to cancel that one manually. But she's off to school. Adventure career. Yay. So we're not going to be living on their savings in this house. And now we're just kind of killing time. I did buy her, I bought Trisha the Mixo machine there because she's a music and dance sim and she's going to need creativity skill points. So works out well for her. So we're going to have her work on... The other thing is because she has popularity, she's never going to want to gain any skill points. And you need to gain the skill points to advance the career. So if you can do it in a way that makes sense, like having it be, in her case, her hobby, great. Go for it. Oh, and she was transitioned to private school. Apparently yesterday, that was why she was stomping on her homework. She was mad because she lost a grade by going to private school. Really trying to get him this fire safety. So the next time he starts the computer on fire, he doesn't die. 4537. I wonder what that means. Could just be random numbers they picked, but it feels like something that might mean something. Oh, look. Just hanging out with Dad, playing downhill skier. Not actually downhill skier, but it, you know. We all played those games back in the late 90s, early aughts. That was like a big one. That and Flight Simulator, man. That game had some weird glitches, I'm just saying. Okay, he's got his fire safety, yay. And he found a rock. Just what we always wanted. A rock. We'll use it to decorate the yard. It's all good. Let him make some food. She's working on homework. Mom got home from work. Cleaned up the dishes. We're having her work on some friendships because she is a popularity sim. She will want to make friends. Always. Burnt, whatever that is. Pile of terror. Just so unappealing looking. Up Thursday morning. People getting up, doing things and stuff. Up chimes. So we are going to have a baby in this household. This is Thursday though, so it will definitely be happening next round. But she'll get her first bump before we leave. Have him study the skill points he needs for his job. Get the newspapers cleaned up a little bit. I know there are mods that turn off the newspaper delivery, but I like my Sims to have them in case they actually want to read them, or, you know, it's just that they stack up. So she's got a creativity skill point. I believe she actually needs 2 plus a friend, which, you know. Oh, and the computer broke again. But he has more mechanical skill now, so he probably won't kill himself. Probably. Promises. Tina's back from school. Her grades are improving. Yay. And she did not bring another friend home. The child population is kind of thin on the ground right now, so they're just not bringing home as many friends. So she's still got Jade, her one friend. Child population will be improving shortly, by the way, for a couple reasons. Nervous is going to adopt next round, and the Nuisance are going to move into the neighborhood. So, and Tina is a sports sim. I'm getting everybody's names right for once. This family, by the way, the names are so hard because they all start with that T. Trent, Trisha, and Tina. And I'm sure Unborn Baby Traveler will also start with T. Because I like to make my life miserable. Now Tina's spying on the neighbors, which is a way to get attention. Not necessarily a good way to get attention, but a way to get attention. And she's off to do her homework before the neighbors come to slap her for spying on them. So, you know, that works out well. And Trent's back from work. Nope. I lied. That's just a stop sign that I was seeing through the cactus. That's a statement I didn't ever think I would. Getting him to repair this. He keeps getting zapped and understandably is a little shy of getting electrocuted again. In spite of being a knowledge sim, they're supposed to be game for just about anything. Okay, so the computer is repaired. Nobody died. Although apparently he saw his life flashing before his eyes. And here we are, Friday morning, last day of the round. People just throwing darts, eating food. Working on skills. Oh, first bump. Bump alert. You're not really going to be able to see it in that outfit she's wearing, by the way, but it's there. Oh, she got her skill point. Dance break. Dancing to the silent music from the stereo. And of course she didn't go to work today because she got her bump before her work would have started, so we're just... Needs charisma and body. And her grades are good enough that she's excited about them now, which is fun. Have her call Jade one more time. I do love how offset their cheering is for each other. It's hilarious. Waddling around. Have her work on her friendship with Quentin McCauley, who's just a townie. Just somebody she met somewhere. Homework done. And he brought home AJ Loner. So we will have him working on making friends with AJ. Both of them could definitely use friends for career stuff. Play some catch in the front yard. It's just getting late enough and he has other needs. Alright, Saturday morning. This round, both parents got jobs. And we've got an unborn baby traveler in the mix. Tina brought a friend home from school and also got some grade improvement and started private school, actually. I think she's the first kid in the hood to do that. I don't think any of the other families have wanted that to happen yet. I can almost guarantee that the Curious Brothers Assorted Children will, and possibly baby Beaker. Athena Beaker will. Anyway, but gonna update their blurb so that they have a new blurb next round and we know what's going on. The next, of course, will be Pascal and Nebula, the Curious household here, which we got moved into their new digs. I don't believe they have a blurb right now. And then of course we'll be going to the business district and playing the 3 households we have there. And then we'll do one more wrap-up round where we move in the Newsons and the Sid Roseland and his dog, Porthos. At least that's how I've always pronounced his name. Who knows? And the critters will probably not be moved in at all until somebody wants to raise 20 puppies and kittens. Since they're a bonded pair and you can't really play them independently, it's not like they can get jobs without human intervention. Sim intervention? Anyway. Hopefully you all have a good time and get to enjoy your game. go out there and do some real life. I'm off to do some real life now. Bye.